Sveiki, džemeri! Es ceru, ka jums ir bijusi patīkama nedēļa. Un jūs esat gatavi 48 stundu. Oi! I'm so sorry. I'm so used to talking to Latvian. So, yeah, hey jammers. I hope you had a great week and you're ready to make games in 48 hours. I wish you all the best. Fulfill your ideas, your plans, and have a good weekend with me and all the rest of the jammers. So my name is Madara, first of all, and I am a creative person who loves seeing other creative persons do their stuff. I like when people enjoy making games, making art, making music, and having a great time. So I would like to give special thanks to people who has helped me to organize this event. Thank you, Eriks, for making our games in Discord possible and with great prizes as well. Thank you, Davis Vitoliņš, who is the one who made this great art in the posters and stuff. And thanks, of course, Jānis Skuja, who's always helped me with ideas and really inspired me to do better. And big thanks to Latvian Game Dev Association, who gave me permission to host this game jam. And of course, sponsor Game Insight. Thank you for sponsoring Latvian Game Devs Association events. And talking about Latvian Game Dev Association, I would love to hear some encouraging words from Latvian chairperson of the board, Laura Wilson.
Good evening, jammers. Welcome to Global Game Jam Online, Latvia. Now, you could have spent this entire weekend just relaxing, but instead you applied to a 48-hour game-making marathon. That is amazing. Honestly, this is one of the best ways how you could have spent your weekend. So I was asked to make a tips and tricks video on how to attend the jam and how to get the best out of it. But if I'm being honest, there is already a video by Extra Credits that does that amazingly. So I invite you to join me and watch the keynote address for Global Game Jam. So this was presented to jammers 5 years ago. And I do apologize to everyone who has already seen it, but honestly, it's so good that we're gonna watch it again.
Welcome everyone to the Global Game Jam from the Extra Credits team. You made it! This is gonna be a glorious weekend. 48 hours of very little sleep, the piquant odor of the people around you, and staring into a screen. Good times. Seriously, this is going to be an amazing weekend. Rarely do you get to just create unfettered. Here, whether you're a veteran of the industry or if this is your first game ever, this is your weekend to bring something to life. But before you dive in, know that it's not just about this weekend. All of this is just a jumping off point. The people you'll meet here, the ideas you'll discover, and the things that you'll learn will carry with you long after you limp exhaustedly out of those doors. And so will the feeling that you did it. Even if your game doesn't fully come together, you get to leave here knowing that you pulled as hard as you could, at a time when you could have been doing other things, at a time when you could be laying back and ending up well rested for the week ahead. But no, you did this to work on something you love. And then there's the games. A small portion of you will take what you create here and go on to build them out into full products to take the world by storm. Another group of you will use these as prototypes, which you will later refine and hone to the point where you can find a publisher or an investor to take it all the way. But perhaps most of all, many of you will take these games and show them to the people you love, to explain in a way that words never can who you are, to communicate the world that you're so passionate about, or just to share something that you worked so hard on with the people that matter to you. So here are a few thoughts that will hopefully help you as you go. Number 1, keep it simple. It's really easy to dream way beyond the scope of what you can do in a single weekend. That's okay. Take that big dream and distill it down to its core. Take one simple bit and make it great. The more you can focus and keep things simple, the more time you'll have to focus on making that thing great. And in the end, it's the refinement that shows through. So if you've got some grand story that you want to tell, choose one small scene, a scene that shows why that story matters. Do you want to do a sprawling RPG? Well, maybe distill that down to just making a great combat system that tries out those ideas that you always believed could improve RPG battles. Are you doing a platformer? Give the world one great level, instead of 10 mediocre ones. Number 2, communicate. Communication may be the single thing that most separates the successful teams from the ones that struggle, especially if you didn't come here today with a pre-made team. So talk. That's one of the great things about the Global Game Jam. You are right next to the people you're working with. If you're struggling with something, just ask. And remember that it's okay to reach out beyond your team. Is there a programming problem that you just can't figure out? Well, there's probably some super experienced programmers sitting in this room. Don't hesitate to ask for help. I mean, don't abuse anyone's time. Everybody's got a game to make here, but most people will be happy to help. And it's part of the point of the Global Game Jam, to meet new people and to learn new things. Also, don't feel like you have to put the world on your shoulders. If something's not coming together, if you're being bottlenecked by somebody else on your team not moving as fast as you need them to, talk to them. Don't just decide that you're gonna do it yourself, because that just leads to doubled work, confusion, and resentment. Sometimes these conversations are hard, sometimes the person may not know how to do what you need them to. That's okay. Compromise, help them find the information they need. Most of all, make this a safe and friendly environment for anyone to ask for help. It's the best thing we can do here, in our workplaces, and in the world. Number 3, keep the brainstorming session short. It's a huge temptation to try and think of the perfect idea before you start working. Don't worry about that. In fact, trying to do so will probably hurt you a lot more than it'll help. Every game changes as you build it. You'll learn what you can't do, and what could be even better than the initial idea as you create. The more time you have for that process, the better your game's gonna be. Because many great games have been made from bad ideas. Mario's core concept is a jumping plumber on drugs. Sonic is a blue hedgehog in rad sneakers that runs real fast. BioShock? Ayn Rand, the underwater first-person shooter. Listen, it's not about the idea. It's all about the execution. Number 4, compromise. Games are a massive collaborative effort. No one in here is the director or the author. Nobody's the idea guy. Making games is about compromise. Now, there may be some places where you can't compromise, of course, but those places are pretty rare. Always try to make sure it's absolutely necessary before declaring something ironclad. It doesn't matter if it's a game jam game or a big AAA project, one person digging in and insisting that everything be the way they envision destroys projects. So just be aware, because sometimes it's hard to see because you're so passionate about what you're doing. Take the step back, especially when your team is coming up with an idea, and say to yourself, is this something I absolutely can't work with? If it's at all possible, then meet your team halfway. Number 5, know what to save for next time. As you build, you're going to come up with all these cool ideas that could make your game better. But time here is a limited, precious resource, so don't get too distracted by those ideas, because that rabbit hole goes infinitely deep. You will make a much better game by staying focused and really prioritizing the new ideas that come up mid-development. Because if you chase too many of those, you'll end up with 1,000 half-finished ideas rather than one great one. Every designer I know has a file tucked away simply called "for the sequel." That's where they throw all those great ideas that, even if they would have improved the game, they just couldn't fit in with the resources they had. Don't be afraid to do this. There'll always be another year to jam. And finally, number 6, get some sleep. Trust me, even if you only squeeze in 4 hours per night, you will get a lot more done this weekend if you do. So good luck, Godspeed, and know that there's no failure here. Only the first steps towards greatness.
Now, a bit has changed since then. Most likely, just like me, you're sitting right now at your home preparing for the jam. And it is a bit harder to communicate this way. You can't really crowd around a coffee machine and discuss your progress with other jammers. Or you cannot just look over the shoulder of another jammer and see how they're doing. There is an upside as well, namely the lack of a body odor in your room. So, silver lining every cloud. But honestly, do your best to communicate. Be active on the Discord server. Talk to people, ask questions, help others. It's all about the community. I want to say from the bottom of my heart a big thanks to our sponsor, Game Insight, as well as the main organizers of this jam, Madara and Janis. Without you, none of this would be possible. And most importantly, thank you, all the jammers. It is you and your participation that made this event special. Good luck, you got this, and I'm really looking forward to playing your games.
Hi back. So I made a little history video for you guys to show what we have done in previous years. We have 8 jams behind us and this will be our 9th. So let's watch our history then. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My mic was muted. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that video always gives me happy memories about previous years, about games that people made, and the presentations were always hilarious. And I want to happy cry seeing these 120 games, seeing so many happy faces. Sadly, this year I will see bunch of happy faces on the screen, but it still beats sitting home and watching TV. What do you think? So let's not waste any time. If you have not watched the team, I thank you. I give you the biggest thanks, and I want to say, let's go ahead and watch Global Game Jam team reveal.
Hey Global Game Jam, I'm Will Goldstone from Unity, and I've been with Unity for a long time. Since 2011. That's maybe too long. Anyway, many things have changed in the games industry since then, but one thing that doesn't change, that's really, really cool, that I love, is that every year there's even more games to play made by many creators just like yourselves. At Unity we believe the world is a better place with more creators in it, and the Global Game Jam offers creativity in its purest form. It's a time and a place where people can come together and make something real. New creators can learn to make their very first game, and experienced folks like many of you can learn a new skill or simply try out an idea that you haven't had time for before. If you choose Unity for your project, aside from our incredible community of people there to back you up, there's also our Discord server, where we have a dedicated channel full of resources to help you along with Global Game Jam. So enough waffle from me, go and make something that you love, because that's all that really matters.
Hi, I'm Kate Edwards. I'm the Executive Director of the Global Game Jam, And whether you're new to the Global Game Jam or you're a veteran of the event, I would like to welcome you aboard to Global Game Jam 2022. You know, it's been another year of ups and downs and starts and stops, but our collective passion for games and game creation has persisted, because here we are once again ready to take part in the world's largest game creation event. And so, you know, every event has faced challenges during the pandemic. The Global Game Jam is certainly not alone in that. Like many other events, we've had to learn how to pivot and keep evolving, and how we organize and how we deliver the event. But, you know, I'm frankly just super excited that we're here and that we're still able to do this in whatever format you happen to be in. You know, the Global Game Jam's mission is to empower individuals worldwide to learn, experiment, and create together through the medium of games. And to that end, I would like to thank and appreciate all of our sponsors who generously support this mission. And obviously a huge thank you to our amazing volunteers whose talent makes Global Game Jam possible. The executive committee, the regional organizers, the site organizers, the streamers, everybody who lends a hand to help out, no matter if you're in a live site, a virtual site, a hybrid site, any of you who have volunteered any time whatsoever, thank you so much, because truly this wouldn't happen without you. And I think what's great about it is it represents the biggest power of Global Game Jam, which is about you, the community. So we are so glad that you're joining us. Whether you're at a live site or virtual or hybrid, whatever the format you're doing this year, thank you so much for choosing to be a part of this community, and thank you for supporting each other as we all hope for better times in 2023 and beyond. So I ask you to stay vigilant, stay safe. We hope you have a fantastic Global Game Jam, and we cannot wait to see the amazing games you're going to create this year. Thank you.
Hello, brave game jammer. I'm Tanya X Short, the captain of Kitfox Games. And I love jams because we can make whatever we want, right? We don't have to do market research. I don't have to pitch anybody, well, other than my collaborators. I don't have to have a budget. It's just me and these people I love working with, and we make whatever is exciting to us. You get into the flow of creative collaboration, and that's probably the best feeling when it works. So here it goes. My advice, solid advice, my tricks to winning the game jam in your heart. One, know what your goal is. Are you learning something new? Are you innovating? Are you making something really polished? Decide very explicitly before you start what kind of thing you want to do, like why you're doing this, and talk about it with your team if you have one. You know, sometimes I see myself as a brave warrior or a cutting edge scientist or an insightful artist. And really you're all of those things when you're game jamming, because you're doing something really brave. You're making something new and you're putting yourself out there, and you're doing it semi-publicly if you're with Global Game Jam. So good job on that. I highly recommend that you follow the patented Tanya X Short Game Jam timeline that I've used for many years, and it's very helpful, which helps with scope without doing too much you know, project management details. On day one, you and your team solidify what are you making, and you get the project and the version control all set up, and then, you know, if you can, the stretch goal for the first day is to get that first little interaction working. Day two, you make the game playable from start to finish in a basic way. On day three, it's much easier to just have polish and bug fixing and maybe adding a little more content here and there, start menu, credits, sound effects, particle effects, you know, that sort of thing. Oh, one more thing. I do find that I do my best work when I've slept well and I've eaten well. But I'm not going to judge you if you decide not to. I mean, each person has their own preferred workflow. Just please make sure you're not a jerk to your teammates or your loved ones or family. As a result, you know, if you're taking it out on them, is not cool. So, and keep in mind, if you overwork, you might feel resentful that other people don't overwork. So maybe it's just easiest to like take it easy, get a lot of sleep, do your best work, but you know, you're going to do what you do. The important thing is that I believe in you. I really do. I don't know you probably, but I'm always inspired seeing what people make for every game jam, but especially Global Game Jam. I love that it's across the world, and I love that everybody has their own experiences and their own inspirations. I hope you're proud of what you make, and that this act of creation teaches you something new about yourself. Look inside yourself and ask what you have to say. It's a new year, for better or worse, and it's a new jam, and we have a new opportunity to be joyful. So good luck.
Hi, I'm Chase Bethia. I'm a professional freelance composer, technical audio designer for video games, and it's an honor to welcome you to the 2022 Global Game Jam. You may not realize it right now, but the jam you're about to take part in is about to change your life in some kind of good way, even if you're a returning jammer. You don't have time to build the perfect game, but you do have time to experiment and test a lot. The game will tell you what it likes and what it doesn't. It has a pulse, a flow, a feel, rhythm. Game Jams is not about crunch. It's about learning your limits. Yes, you have a brief amount of time to make something, but you only put the pressure you have upon yourself. You should be entering the jam with the goal of making a fun experience with friends in hopes other friends will enjoy. It's okay to be competitive, but there is a line. This isn't the time to learn about how to burn out, but to practice pacing, strengthen communication and critical listening skills, and quality assurance with assets for context. This is where you learn so many things. If you're thinking about making game development a career, you can take this opportunity to see what goes into making one. At the end of the jam, you'll be able to assess if you wish to pursue it or have it be a hobby. Game jams should be perceived to build the best starting point. Create to play. And if you get more done or even finish the game your team set out to make, then that's icing on the cake. Game jams make opportunities. Over the years, we've seen so many successful game titles that were born from Global Game Jam, such as Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, and How to Do It, and more. Some games have spawned successful gaming studios. Those studios have created jobs for people that want to get their start in the gaming industry, earn a living, build a career, and do what they love to do, make games. I owe most of my career to game jams. If it wasn't for these, I would have struggled a lot more to get a portfolio started and even get work in the industry. I still game jam to this day because it's the best way to tap into my childhood creativity. Remember, to keep the fun alive, keep your mind open and ideas will flow naturally. Lose yourself in the jam. Be kind, stay hydrated and rested. Make stuff. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to get started. And once it does, it'll have a pulse, a rhythm, and a flow. And off you go. Have a great jam session.
Hi everyone, my name is Elaine Gomez. I am a game designer at Brass Lion Entertainment, which is a studio focused on creating worlds that center on Black, Brown, and other marginalized characters, cultures, and stories. I'm also proud to be one of the 6 co-founders of Latinx in Gaming and give developer-related support to the organization's many activations. I really wanted to share my short message with you all without reading my notes, but I don't want to screw it up, so please pardon me as I read along. I've had the privilege to be able to build my career around things that I stand up for and I'm passionate about. I'm so honored to have a few minutes to share a short message with you, and I want to thank Tim Collins and the Global Game Jam team for giving me this opportunity. I thought quite long and hard about what to share. There are so many things to touch on, like not overscoping, not forgetting to eat and staying hydrated, stepping away from the computer and getting moving, or not burning yourself out and taking care of your mental health. But instead of telling you things you shouldn't do, I wanted to focus on something I think you should do, and that is to grow. Challenging yourself in a way to make this Global Game Jam an experience to look back on and to be proud of something that you were able to accomplish that you normally wouldn't be able to do. Growing can take many forms, and it is especially does not mean perfection. If you take on something that you've always wanted to learn or wanted to do, and it's your first time doing it, cut yourself some slack, give yourself some grace. There's room for failure because failing is not a bad thing. Your art may not be beautiful, your scripting may not be clean, your designs may not be super polished, but it's functional, and that is something to be excited about. This is one of the things that I love about designing in game jams. You have limitations, and finding ways to use them to your advantage can really make for interesting problem solving. And growing doesn't just apply to development, it also applies to social skills. It can be uncomfortable to work with people you don't know, and working on a team with several people when you're used to working on your own. Find something that works for you and that is best for you, but use the internet to your advantage to make communication easier. I encourage y'all to create something you've never made before, something out of your comfort zone. If it's a new genre, a type of mechanic that you normally wouldn't, type of story that you have not been able to tell, go for it. Maybe you'll be surprised to find something new to enjoy about making games. What I'm saying may sound like cliche, happy-go-lucky message, but the reality is that growing is difficult. It's not comfortable. You will get frustrated, and sometimes the thing that you're trying to make is just not going to work for the time that you have. If you catch yourself spending too much time on something, take a step back, regroup, and find an alternative that will work for you and your team. Good luck, have fun, and enjoy this year's Global Game Jam. Bye!
So yeah, that's the theme, duality. For me, duality is past and future. When I heard this theme, I was past and future, how to make it in a game. I don't know, but I really latched on to idea about past and future. And I have heard about Yannis' idea, and that was the idea he came on the spot when he first heard about it on Global Game Jam's Twitch channel. So yeah, I will give you all a chance to speak and express your ideas about this theme or your game in general. So let's go to the Discord, and yeah, Jans will give people chance to speak. So yeah.
Yeah, so let's do this. And the first up is like we have this team building channel. So in the general like Discord. If you go, I've posted how to get the Gemma role. Go get the Gemma role in the Discord. Then go to team building and well, basically get in queue. So we have a queue already, and the first one up is Eric's actually. So Eric's, go ahead, present your game.
We should let people think about the idea, maybe like 10 minutes, 20.
Yeah,
'Cause
sure. We
the
don't
the
have to
theme
hurry.
was
Like
announced like 1 minute ago,
it's
and I
fine.
just heard of it, and I just googled the word, and I need to
Okay,
think
so
about some things.
we can
But if
talk
anyone
about.
want to present already, you can do it, I think.
I mean, I can present mine. I have mine presentation ready.
Then you will be first, damn.
Okay, if Mother will show me on the Twitch screen, that would be awesome. Okay, awesome. I will. I can't see the Twitch screen though. Okay, now I see. Okay, cool. So I will share my presentation in a second. Give me, like, because I'm all over the place. Yeah. So can you see my presentation? So yeah, this year's theme is duality. It can mean a lot of things. It can mean like uh, something opposite, like existing in the same world, existing in you, and it can just mean black and white coexisting together. Uh, can mean good and evil coexisting together, and stuff like that. So my approach this year will be like a basic story game, playable on the browser and on mobile. I intend to finish this game solo because I really want to just finish this today, basically tonight. And then I will use the rest of the 2 days to help everybody out with their games, network, and just chill and maybe play some games and stuff. So, yeah, my global game jam this year will be a small game about tough choices. Like it will be about someone average, seemingly, I mean, just an average life. But sometimes even in average life, you have to make tough choices. You have to choose between one and the other, which could like creates this dilemma. And it's not always clear if some choice is good or bad, but you have to live with your choices anyway. And for me, this is this duality. Like you have to sometimes choose one thing over the other thing, and sometimes you have to choose the other thing over the other thing. So my plan is to have this story game like in the end, so most of the players that play my game would have like 50-50 like for example, as you can see in this the last screen, 50% of players chose A, 42% chose C. It's a bit like a Telltale games if you have played those. So at the end, you will see like how many percent of the players chose the same options as you did, or yeah. And my like goal would be like to split like people's choices like in half, like to make people choose like some people like basically 50-50. So that's my, I guess, theme. Um, yeah, I will try to work like also I will try to add this diversifier, which is like I will implement 10 of the guidelines for the accessibility. So I will try to make this small game accessible. So yeah, that's my idea, and I will claim Team Peach. Thank you. Yeah. It will be both. It will be playable through web. I will upload it to itch.io, and you will be able to play it through mobile or PC. Yeah, this is like a long time coming. I wanted to do something like this for a long time now. I want people to make some tough choices. So let's see if I can make it. I will limit my time also like just this night, and as I said, after this night I will finish my game and will go try to help other people. Also, I might ask random persons for some assets like sound assets or stuff like that. Yeah. Yes. Uh, yes, because I want to only work for one day, and after that I will go help everyone else. That's my plan. I want to network, chill, and have fun this year. So I will create this small game really fast, and then I will just go chill and network. If some people really don't have a team and really like my idea, sure, come join me. But otherwise, I plan to just chill, create a small game, and do it solo. Yeah. Yes, I will use Godot engine, by the way. Maybe that's also if someone. Yeah.
Ooga booga.
Okay,
Uh,
Eriks, you ready?
yeah, I will try to do this. Give camera, please. Hi! First of all, I wanted to say big thanks to Mother for this amazing t-shirt. Yeah, it's amazing. Uh, Second of all, cheers. Like a tradition. Uh, Probably my game will be similar to Yanis about two options, two choices for any action. It will be 3D probably. It's like more fun, I think. Um, and I will use Unity. I'm a programmer. If anyone want to join, sure, I'm Team Broccoli. If not, I'll go solo again. Pretty much it. Cheers and happy jamming. Yeah, sure. I'm waiting.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Hey, nice. So next person is line is Geert. I will actually. I mean, do we have any more questions for Eriks, or we can just? Ah, okay. So Nauris claimed the team potato, so he must present something, right? Okay. Let's see what Nauris presents. It's because you have OBS on. You unfortunately you can't use your camera in Discord, but you can switch in OBS to the main screen, and that's how like you will be able to present in Twitch. No worries, no worries. You don't have to do it through Discord. You can do it through your own camera, like on Twitch. Just it's because everybody's watching Twitch. Nobody can see the Discord until I move them in. So I will move in Dirts to get ready after Nauris. Nauris presents and then Dirts goes. So I will move Dirts in the presenting room. Madara, Mr. Netherden, he can't hear you.
We don't hear you.
Now we can hear you, but wait, do you have the mic on the OBS? Like, because Twitch. Yeah, it's fine. Go ahead. Hey, we can't hear you. Check the OBS settings on microphone. They can hear me, but they can't hear you. Your microphone input isn't going to Twitch. Well, try now. I think Mother muted the microphone at some point. It's fine. It's fine. We are giving people time to think about their ideas. Emers A14, I don't have speakers, unfortunately. This is my work laptop, so I can't do that. Yeah. Adao. Okay, you have you will be text presenting your idea. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this works. But we still won't hear Mother if when she speaks. I mean, I can hear you guys in the Discord, but yeah.
This?
I don't know.
This? Can you hear me now? Finally. Please tell me you can hear me.
It's beginning
Finally.
to look like
Jesus.
a joke.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so for the third time, fuck it. I'm just gonna make a game where you fly a dragon and you can jump on the dragon and fuck shit up with fire, and then you can hop off the dragon and fuck shit up with the sword. Duality. So you're just two characters.
Okay, I will.
Bye.
Wait, come back. The duality in this is the past and the future part, which I was saying before. He made the dragon in 2013, a global game jam in Latvia, which was the first jam in Latvia.
Yes.
So he will make something old as new again. So
It's like a remake, sort of. Kinda. Where's dungeons? Maybe not this time. Dungeons are kind of small for a dragon, so maybe not this time.
okay, let's give then a word to Dirk
Next is
Chester.
this. So, dudes, go out, present your game.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Hi everyone. The first awkward question, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you. Mother, can you put on the Discord back?
Okay, so my idea is pretty vague. So it's about a game in Godot about jumping around in space on space debris or little planets, something with gravity. I already claimed Carrot team, and we do have a team already. So yeah, that's it. And I or we or the whole team needed to discuss how we implement the theme in our game. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Type your idea out like in the Discord somewhere for people if they want to join you. If not, actually, do you need someone?
I don't think so. We are. I would ask people to join other teams to avoid having too many people in our team already.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, Team Carrot, have a good game jam. Please, Allah, Chris, join the waiting room so I can put you in the presenting room. You're next.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, thanks. Let's see. Okay, also, everyone that's wanting to present, please join the waiting room so I can put you in the presenting room.
Yeah, and if you don't have any ideas and you just want to share, like vocally say what you're good at and what are the programming languages or which Unity or
Godot.
What?
Godot or
Unreal, Godot,
Visual
you want to work on, just come on, come on and join and talk about little about your talents, and you don't have obligation to have an idea to present yourself. So yeah, join. Let's talk.
Okay, Allah Chris is getting ready, and after Allah Chris is Svars. Or maybe we can move Svars to presenting room first, and then Allah Chris can go. We can do that as well. What do you think, Mother?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay, okay. Okay, I will just type it out. Okay, so I will move Aswars. You can present your game. Hi. Please unmute yourself if you are talking. Hey. The other option is if your mic doesn't work or something, you can type out your idea and I will just read it for you. That's also okay. Or Mother will read it for you, or Norris, whoever wants to do that.
It's okay.
Yeah,
we all have tech problems.
He's typing, it's fine.
In Latvian, tas nav no svara.
So yeah, yeah, guys, while we wait, I want to share tomorrow I have a guest from Finland, and on Sunday we can present our work to our friends from UK, and they will show their progress. So yeah, look forward to that. So Svars is typing. It's okay. Also, while we're still waiting, now do you need any people in your team?
I don't know.
I mean,
well, if someone is interested, you can just ping me and we'll talk it over.
yeah, I mean, they can go to
Potatoes
potato channel.
Yeah.
And hey, I want to join potatoes. I want some potatoes. Do you have potatoes?
So can you read it?
Okay, I'm gonna read the message Svars wrote. Sorry, tech problems. Horror game where creatures can only attack you in darkness. Thus, you have to use light to back them off. Sounds like that really shitty Alone in the Dark game that came out a few years ago. But this game's probably gonna be way better than that because that game was terrible. But the concept's good. I like it.
So yeah, honest opinions.
But it's a cool concept. I like it. Didn't plan on teaming up with anyone, but 3D artists who are bored can perhaps help.
Okay. Do we have anyone else to tell their idea? Jans?
I'm sorry, what?
Do we have anyone else sharing the idea?
Yes, we have. Next one is Alakris. He's in line. I will move you right now. Say hi, Alakris, and thank you, Aswars, for your idea. I hope someone joins you.
Hey guys.
Hey.
How's it going?
It's going all right. Thank you for asking. How are you guys doing?
Pretty good.
With tech problems, so.
Yeah, that's completely understandable. But so far it's going great. I mean, overall speaking. So I'm liking it. This is my first ever game jam actually, so I'm pretty excited.
Congrats.
Got some teammates as well, and yeah, hoping to make something cool. So I guess I'll just talk about my game idea concept. Have you guys read the book Jekyll and Hyde, or have you heard of it?
Of course.
Okay, so since the theme is duality, then the first thing that came into my mind was like Jekyll and Hyde, which is like one normal human person side and the other is like a darker monster kind of thing. And so the initial idea that we had with the team was that we'd have the player character pretty much behave in the same way, that there will be transformation between sides, and then one is just smaller, weaker, scared of everything, and then there's like this dark side haunting him and then suddenly taking over his body and doing some horrible things. And so the main objective would be pretty much to cure yourself of the monster part of yourself.
Okay, and you are programmer, artist. What will
I'm an
you
artist, and pretty much, well, I can do pretty much everything besides programming, like artist and sound designing and writing and stuff. So yeah.
So, do you need any help? Any team members?
Well, I got 2 team members and they can program, so I think we're good right now. So yeah.
Okay, good luck. I want to see your game on Sunday then. Okay?
All right, thank you. See ya.
Okay, who has joined?
Dr. Arthur has joined.
Hey, what up?
Hey.
Hello.
So what up? I'm presenting Team Lemon. We actually already have like 6 people, so quite a few programmers, 1 artist, and 1 sound person. So we kind of are searching for 2D artists. Currently, our idea is about duality, so life and death, take, give, stuff like that. Currently, we're thinking about a gravedigger with a sentient shovel. So, and he's going around saving ghosts or something. So yeah, that's our idea. Thinking it probably could be like a stealth game, top down, 2D, something like that. But yeah, that's about it from Team Lemon. So yeah, if you have any 2D skills, want to join in, feel free to do that.
Okay, good luck with that. Say hi to your team members and have a good time, and don't forget about your health.
Don't forget about what?
Your health. Drink plenty of water and don't forget to sleep. It's about having fun and staying healthy at the same time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Next one is Seamus.
Yeah, familiar face here. So, hi Seamani.
You're super silent.
I'm silent?
Oh, now you're okay. Everything's fine.
How can I...
Show your face?
Yes.
There's a camera, turn on camera icon.
I got the, I guess, left bottom corner of the Discord.
Yeah, you found it.
Yeah. That said, you have to turn off your OBS if you have it on, because camera issues can happen. Because I know you also stream.
Yeah, I closed it. I maybe need to exit and enter the room again. Or
yeah, okay.
Okay.
Try now.
Oh,
yeah! Yes, we can
Works.
see you.
Hello.
Hi, so my name is Simonis. I have a team of 6 people, I think, if I can count. We are making a 2D turn-based game, and the idea about duality is that the game takes place on the moon, and depending on your actions, the moon will become full or it will become dark. And am I even audible?
Yeah, we can hear you.
That's good. So yeah, the moon can become full or dark, that's the duality. And yeah, 2D turn-based game. Anyone can join, but I don't need programmers. We're interested in artists, maybe. Yeah, thank you.
So Simon, before you go, you are the one who's always joining every possibility to have fun in game dev. So do you have any suggestions or ways to stay healthy during the jam?
Health is something I'm not good at. Just I don't know. But generally about game jams, just cut as many features as you can, and I don't know, just have fun, and don't worry if something doesn't work, and if you can't find a solution, try another way. So yeah.
Okay. See you later then. Okay. So Yannick, do we have anyone else?
Yes. Next one is Fire Skull. Hey.
Jojo.
Hi.
Mēs varam teikt savu ideju latviski vai obligāti angļu valodā? Kā jums tas?
It would be best if you speak English, but if you want, you can speak Latvian.
Okay, then I'll be really short. At the moment, our idea is a kind of card strategy game where you use troops And duality is the troop you use. You can use it for attacking or gathering resources. And we already have a team. We're in Team Banana. We're 3 people, so we're good to go.
Okay. See you later then. Yanis, do we have anyone else?
Yes, next one is artist. A long time of, I guess, what's the word? I mean, I jammed with artists the first time I joined Global Game Jam, and we have the tradition always, like since then it's a tradition we've been together in all the Global Game Jams. Like this is the first Global Game Jam I think we are starting separately, but I still, I guess, like tomorrow and the day after I will help him. So yeah, go ahead, artist.
Yeah, thanks for the introduction. I'm a one-man army for today, and my idea is also the first thing that came to my mind was Jekyll and Hyde and the beautiful melody created by the Slipknot. So the idea is to create a game that the character attacks himself, and he's fighting his inner demons, and then yeah, that's the overall. I'll try to make it multiplayable, like a 1v1, something like that, and then yeah, I'm a developer. I'm a C#, and then I've been in a game. I'm a hobbyist game dev for a long time, so I'll hopefully make something in this weekend. Yeah, if anyone wants to join, I'm Team Onion, and yeah, sure, artists, coders, anyone. Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, stay hydrated, stay healthy, and good luck with the game jam.
Thank you. Don't forget to sign your team up in Global Game Jam's website. Okay?
Yeah, sure. Bye.
Bye. Who has joined?
So next one is skating.
Hi.
Hello. So, let me share my screen and mute myself from here. Cool. Okay. So, when I heard duality, I guess I'm not the first one. But what came to my mind is Slipknot and duality, right? And the first few words, pretty much. I pushed my finger to my eye, and we really wanted to do something with that, because just references, memes. Yeah, and then the question was also, why would I do that, right? Slowly stops the ache. Okay, that's what we got to go on, right? And also with duality, we thought, black, white, pretty cliche, but nonetheless. So we realized, we're gonna have a character with the name White, and so that's him. And this is the character Black, yeah. And then we realized, what would be interesting if that's actually one person that has a dual personality disorder, not multiple, but dual personality disorder, and he can switch from one personality to other by pushing his fingers into his eyes. Yeah. We're gonna be using Unity for this, and so our team currently is Monolith is going to be the programmer, Intel will be the artist, and I will be taking care of the music. Currently, our team is closed, and we don't feel currently quite open for new team members because, the three of us are we know each other quite well, and this is our first jam, so I think this is going to be more comfortable for us this way. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Wow, that was an awesome presentation. It kind of looked like you came prepared. So
Kind.
Yeah.
He did.
No, you.
Kind.
I mean, like he was thinking about the idea for months, and now he came and presented the idea. Not like I gave the idea like 10 or 20 minutes ago, and he like quickly threw it off. So
yeah, we actually thought about this idea for like we looked at the duality theme that was like I think a few days ago.
Yeah.
You know, it's our first time, so I think this handicap is okay.
It's okay. I just want to remind people, if you have any tech problems, not besides Discord or Global Game Jam stuff, but making games, you can always type your problem to the Discord, and the help. If I'm not mistaken, Jans, it's called help. Yanni?
Yes, exactly. Under Jam category, there's help, and if you need help with anything like finding assets or just general problem, poster problem there, someone from 50 people should know the answer.
Yeah. So, good luck for the jammers. And Yanni, do we have anyone else?
Yes, we do. Next up is Carlis. Carlis, I have put you in the presenting room and you can go ahead and present your game.
Game idea. Hi, Carly. We cannot hear you yet.
Okay, Carlos is typing something in general chat.
Okay.
Okay, technical problems, he says. That's fine if your mic doesn't work for some reason. You can again just type out your game idea, your team, and Nauris or Mother or me will read out your idea.
So, Carly, where's your idea?
Where is he writing it?
He wrote it in general.
Oh.
Let's see. Okay, wait. I moved him in again. Let's see. Maybe it works now. Nah, it doesn't, unfortunately. Carly.
Hello?
Oh, hi,
yes.
Carly.
Great. Yes. Turning it on and off works. So, my idea, I should probably mute Twitch. Okay. My idea is when I looked at the theme, I think a day ago, but that reminded the idea I had some long time ago for a different jam that I didn't make, and it is making a text-based a puzzle game with text-based graphics, something a bit similar to Sokoban with pushing blocks around, but somewhat relates to the duality theme is having for the whole level a black and white side, so where each of the sides you can potentially walk into, but you have to switch between them. So while so, for example, you're walking on the black side, and during that time, white side is an obstacle, and other way around. And having different kind of appropriately colored blocks where you have to match of the opposite colors and of the same letter. something like that. For the team, I'm a programmer. If anyone maybe wants to write something in the level or draw some assay art, feel free to join. Or if you have some other ideas, just ask. Maybe it's possible to make something together. That's it.
Okay, have you chosen your team's так, icon? Like
Yeah. I chose Team Kiwi.
okay, then we can find you in Team Kiwi.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Carly.
Okay, thank you. Sounds really awesome. So I will move you back to the waiting room. And next is Guido. Hey Guido, it's your turn. Present your awesome, the best idea ever.
We cannot hear you yet.
So, hi everyone, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So, at the moment, I don't have a specific idea, but I would like to make something visual. Definitely in 3D, but I'm not sure where to specifically go. But as I have seen so many Slipknot ideas, I think I will make something to the something different. So yeah, anyone who have programming skills or who works with 3D modeling, uh, you can join the team Cherries, and we can make something together great. Yeah, everything is in idea stadia right now, so even if you're passing by, you maybe have some great idea that you can pass. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, where can I find you? In which team?
Team Cherries.
Team Cherries. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So anyone who wants to just brainstorm and think of something, go join Team Cherries. Thank you. So the next person is currently the last person in queue. It is Cream Die, and before I move you to the presenting room, I just want to say this is like your last call to present your ideas currently. After that, there are still unclaimed teams, and I guess if you don't like any of the teams currently, you can create your own, but it's highly encouraged that you present your idea, basically. So, yeah. Okay, while Is Green Dream is presenting, type out your idea. It's the last call, right, Mother?
Yeah, and you can if if you don't have any ideas, you can like just have your talents, write your talents. So maybe something will need you. So
yeah, we have a channel called Looking for Team, and basically all the teams go there recruit people and vice versa. So yeah.
You should call it
Okay.
Craig's Debs or something.
Okay, so I will put the Ice Cream Die in the presenting room.
hi.
Hello.
Hello.
So you can hear me.
Yeah, really well.
Nice. So this is my first time in a game jam.
Congrats.
Thank you. So about the game, it is arena type monster shooter, something like that.
So in the arena you have to run around and avoid monsters. You have a starting skills that auto shoots the monsters, and after each wave you get to choose the reward. And there are two types of rewards. One is the first one is you get buff for yourself, like a new ability that shoots monsters, or the existing ability gets upgraded. And the second option is to buff enemy. There are more enemies and they are more powerful, but they drop more items or coins that you can upgrade your stuff. So I am going for a fun and fast game where you have to choose what to do. And every time you choose option after each wave, you can also choose light side or the dark side. And with each option that you choose, arena changes with you. And stuff happens around you, and things happen that can affect your gameplay. I have not thought what specific things, but I will think about them later. So theme is avocado, and for me, I need 3D artists and maybe some sound design. For myself, I am doing everything.
Okay, sounds like this jam is gonna be filled with monsters, because every game every game has a little monster, or black and white people and dragons. So I am so excited because I kind of like those dark games. Except Janis,
Yes.
Janis has a card game, kind of card game, but with a dark theme.
Well, it will also be kind of dark.
So it's not gonna
We'll
be
see.
with visual monsters, but with like idea monsters.
Dark times, dark games.
Dark times, dark games. So thank you, Nauri. So do we have anyone else?
Actually, we don't have any new people joining the queue. I'm double checking if I missed someone. It doesn't seem that I missed someone. Yeah, I haven't missed anyone, so I guess you all heard the presentations. If you like some team, go like lurk through their, I guess, rooms, join them. If you haven't joined yet, you can. I pasted like the message where you can choose the team role. I did assign some manually, but you still can click the icon and be proud of that you chose something. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess this was the last person to present. Thank you very much. We can, I guess, wait a minute, but I don't think there's any reason because like 10 minutes ago I said that's the last call.
Yeah, so I would like to add, you can always, like, just for relaxing sake, go to the other teams and just chat what they are doing, what you are doing on your games, and
Actually,
give.
I see a lot of teams are already starting, like Team Carrot is already live streaming something. Awesome.
Yeah, but don't forget to, like, talk to each other and help one another, and don't forget to participate in Discord games, which will be hosted by Eric's, or I will not, like, say properly his Discord handle. And if you have any technical problems, meaning on Discord or Global Game Jam's website, please connect to Yanis, and he will likely answer your questions because he's awesome.
Yeah, and I'm the Discord technical person. I have heard you that you need some features enabled for your team channels. I will do that right after the stream ends. Yeah.
So yeah, for maybe Jan, you have something to say to the Twitch viewers?
Sure. Even if you don't make a game, have fun, basically. This is for fun. I'm also participating this year just to have fun. Even if my story writing is bad or the game turns out bad, I will still be happy to join this jam. I will work on everybody. I will do some activities as well. So yeah, just have fun. Don't worry if you don't succeed. And if you do succeed and you gave it your best, that's awesome. And don't be afraid to show it to everybody. I think Mother has planned some good opportunities to showcase your games soon. So stay tuned, be active, and yeah. And as Mother said, help each other. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Yanis. For all the jammers, I would like to say have fun. Think about your health, of course. You can always work better when you're properly prepared your body. Like, don't forget about sleep. Don't forget about food, drinks, and of course having a good time. Don't stress about little things, especially when you're programming, because programmers like make fancy codes that look pretty and nice and forget about the player who doesn't care about it.
The most important thing is just don't get too drunk too early.
Yeah.
That's not alcohol.
Of course. Yeah, and those who are not participating as a jammer, you can always continue watching other streams, because there's gonna be one tomorrow. I think it will be 5 o'clock. O'clock is after 12, right?
Wait, what? Sorry, can you repeat that?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock?
PM.
5 in the evening. Like...
5 in the evening. Let's go with that. 5 in the evening, I will start the second day stream. I will have guest from Finland, and he's gonna tell a little about their game dev communities and the possibilities of working and learning in Finland. And on Sunday we have friends from UK. They are going to show us what kind of games they came up with in these 48 hours, and we will show them ours. And of course the Sunday we will end with all game presentations, and don't forget to have fun. Maybe you have something to add?
Let's make awesome games, guys.
Yeah. Have a good day, good night, and have fun. Bye.
GG.
GG. Bye.
Okay, see ya.